In the first paragraph of section 46 of the Rerum Novarum, it is stated that any working person must work with one goal, and that is to benefit the good of himself, his wife, and his children, also the good of the people. The paragraph also mentions that the people of the Catholic Church must work in a moral and modest way, which means that they shall not steal or work for any sort of immodest organization or institution. Another suggestion that this paragraph mentions is that it is a better decision for a worker to purchase his own land and use it for the better of others than just for himself. In paragraph number 47, it is declared that there are benefits from owning a land on your own. However, there are 3 consequences that must be met in that act. The first consequence is that the land must become divided so that others must benefit from it as well. A family should be benefiting from the good of the land, and so will others who take care of the land. The second consequence is that landowners, rich or poor, will become more united and will both hold equal power. With the separation of the lands, owners will be able to unite in the process of growing lands together. The lands that belong to them will also benefit their families and the good of others. Quote, that such a spirit of willing labor would add to the produce of the earth and to the wealth of the community is self-evident. End quote. The last consequence, or to say advantage, is that a man works best in his own country where he was born, and exchanging a land in a foreign country for more money would not make him happy. In passage 48, the good of young people and the work of those who dedicate their time to associations or organizations must keep their focus on what is really important. To those who are in suffering must receive help from their neighbors, which also brings both classes together, the old, the young, the rich, and the poor. On passage 49, it is stated that working men's unions are more beneficial because there are jobs for everyone, and that will be better for the people. In passage 50, it is explained that if a family or a person is in need of assistance because the head of the house is no longer available, then someone with the needed resources must step in and take care of that issue. Throughout the passages, the author wants us to know what the true meaning of working is. The author also wants us to know that there are many advantages of creating a stable environment, and they help the wealthy and the poor have an equal amount of power. We should receive these passages as a message on how to work with others in a fair way. Some people need guidelines on how to treat others when it comes to working, and also how to treat the earth when it depends on agriculture. Using the value of employment can lead to many good things. However, jobs must be modest and must be held for a good purpose, and not for something that will harm the world.